Hi guys, welcome back. Nice of you to join me here, and for those of you who noticed that I have the same environments as I did the last video, that I'm on my porch back home and really just enjoying life, reacting to some videos all by myself today. But that's okay. Got my coffee with me, my mystery box behind me, so if anyone still interested in what's going on in this box, so you can maybe take a guess. It has nothing to do with this video, but still, you can take a guess. I'm going to reveal it in the end of one of these reaction videos, so we'll see. Anyways, I'll back with more reaction today. I'm going to check out more from Spain. We just been in a Spain rabbit hole, then we switched over to the Eurovision finals and all the finalists. So now I'm back with Spain, and today I'm checking out a region, Extremadura. Some people have commented and actually said that we should check out this region. And it was hard to find videos that's good. I don't know what this is. It's from the YouTube channel, the Gastro Traveler. So I will suspect he's a traveler, and Gastro tells me he's about food, maybe. He likes food, and maybe he's checking out the local cuisine. And that's even better. That's great if he can check out some local spots. And I really don't know. I checked out the first 5 seconds just to see if the video seemed okay, and it did. So I think we should just get right into it. It's a long video, 19 minutes. So I'm just gonna dig in and see what Extremadura is all about.
We are here in the city of Cáceres, UNESCO World Heritage Site, a region I've been lucky enough to be in a few times, to have some friends from here, and we're going to eat and drink our way around the city and get some culture into this little man's face. So first we're off to get a little bit of lunch. The day is...
English guys. That's cool. I forgot I still have my shades on, but it's sunny outside, so why not?
It's going to be 39, 40 degrees while we're here. We've got a couple of day trips planned as well, but the key is basically taking it easy.
Chapter 1. Cáceres.
Steve, what are your thoughts about having our first meal, our menu del dia, in the Centro restaurant?
Better be good.
How much are we spending on a 3-course meal?
10 euros.
That's silly, isn't it?
Well, maybe it's in the end.
We might see if it's worth it, yeah.
10 euros.
First dish. What's the name, Steve?
Breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs, migas. I've had lots of angry debates with Roque, my business partner, about how I think this is the worst dish in Spain, because it's just fried breadcrumbs with like chorizo and garlic and stuff. Sometimes they put an egg on top and some grapes in it to make it a bit happier.
Okay, I think he's not all that happy with the food. It's probably just a fun thing, but I'm obviously gonna get these guys' personal reactions and experiences. So I may or may not agree with them, but I hope they do a good job in reflecting this Extremadura region in a good way as possible. So I get a little insight in what it's actually about.
You know what it reminds me of?
No.
Breadcrumbs. For 10 euros gets you a plate of, to be fair, not awful breadcrumbs. I've now gone for some meat with a blue cheese sauce. We're going to have plenty of time, Steve and I, to do all of these fancy...
Not awful breadcrumbs. Well, that sounds great. I think maybe if you try different cuisines, different food from different parts of the world, you may not enjoy everything, and some of it's quite you have to grow into it a bit. I'm from Norway. We're not famous for our food, but we got some weird stuff, fermented stuff and dried and everything like that. So things are made to last long in this country, so that creates a special taste maybe. But okay.
Wanky bars that I found, but right now all we wanted was a quick meal, and then we're going to brave the 39-degree heat and walk around the old town.
Is it often that hot?
Extremadura does not mean extremely dura, extremely hard. It means the extremos of the Duero, the last fronds of the Duero. Don't really know why it's called that, because the Duero is miles away. It's a frontier land. We're talking Romans, Visigoths, Moors, and later
cool.
Portugal as antagonists. So there's lots of castles, lots of fortresses, and as a result, lots of dramatic buildings.
So this place is packed in history. I guess this has been settled for many thousands of years, which most of Europe has been, of course. But it's cool to see that they're conserved a lot of the buildings and forts and stuff like that from the ancient times, ancient history. I'm really into history and stuff, so it always fascinates me.
So Cáceres was one of the first places in Spain to receive the UNESCO seal of approval. I think it was 1986, I might be wrong. And the preservation is frickin' nuts. Everything is pristine. And it was used in films and series like Game of Thrones, for example, because it's ready to go.
It looks incredible, yeah. It's so well taken care of. So few people. This is closed off.
Or the fact that it's August. And who the hell comes to Extremadura in August? Or the fact that it's literally lunchtime. There is not a soul in the old town. We have it all to ourselves. Kind of weird. Oh, that's nice.
I see. Not a lot of tourists either. Maybe, as I said, it's pretty hot, so people are inside seeking cover.
So from medieval, we transferred down to the Juderia, the Jewish neighborhood. So we've come out of an evening, and before we go for some food, we're going to go for some beers. So going to a place called La Tizia de Bellona, craft beer bar, and then we'll get some food after that.
Oh, that looks nice.
So we're in La Tizia, and these guys have their own brews. So they've got the Bellona beers and the Tizia beers, and stuff.
Look at those horns up on the wall. I've got a few of those myself.
The Bellona beers and the Tizia beers, they
cool.
have their own stuff from Cáceres, where we are now, and from Trujillo, where we're going tomorrow, where they have the brewery. You also have some other stuff by the can and by the bottle. I feel like I'm at home. It tastes like a bit of John Smith bitters. Salud. And now we're heading to a bar called Trinidad, and Trinidad is a little tucked away bar, and the theme is the Catholic Church.
Okay, that's interesting.
After you, please. Hola.
That's a cool spot. I'm not a religious man myself, but I'm always enjoying these spots. Really, this is a theme spot, but the theme is Jesus or God or yeah. What did you say the theme actually was? I have to check them again.
The Catholic Church.
Catholic Church, yeah.
After you, please. Hola.
Look at that wall.
First thing is beer chicken wontons.
Wow.
Steve, how's the salad?
I don't want to I like the wontons, but the super spicy bravísimas bravas.
Oh, wow. That looks quite nice. Looks like a fun little
Bolognese sauce.
Yeah, spicy bolognese.
Oh,
I'm into that.
yeah. Sounded great.
Our body's rubbish, isn't it? Steve, how was your religious experience at Trinidad?
I'm a religious man, unlike you. I believe in higher powers and such.
So you believe in...
And I feel you're a heathen. That's why I came on this trip with you.
I guess I'm a heathen too.
Castigate you into believing into something beyond yourself, but that's just not going to happen. So it was fun.
So you like the wines, yeah?
Hope they're exploring a bit more. Trujillo.
Good morning, day 2. I'm a bit
Trujillo.
fuzzy, must have been all the sacramental wine last night. We're going for breakfast at a little cool cafe bar called Zeri's Coffee Roaster, which we saw last night. And it promises to be wonderfully hipster.
Wonderfully hipster. Okay, this is really focusing on the food and the small restaurants and eateries, if you can say that. But okay, that's cool. I'm into, yeah, food and stuff. I've just enjoyed a large stack of pancakes myself, actually.
We're in Trujillo, home to one of the most famous conquistadors, Pizarro. It's basically this whole town's built around the memory of him.
Oh, I know him.
Which is of those New World conquests in the 16th century as well.
He's a good old friend of mine. No, Pizarro. I've heard of him at least. I'm not sure of all the details, but it's a familiar name.
Home to one of the most famous conquistadors, Pizarro. It's basically
Pizarro.
built around the memory of him and the riches of those New World conquests in the 16th century as well, where he, with a band of 200 men, essentially took over the Inca Empire, founded Lima. And what you have as a result is essentially a perfectly preserved medieval town dedicated to these hardy men who wanted to leave Extremadura and found the New World.
Wow, it's beautiful. Yeah. Such a nice place. Looks great.
So the 16th century was a time when manly men did manly things and great things. Not necessarily good all the time, but impressive feats of travel and conquest. And this town also, for us, which is quite good, is scattered with a couple of these little museums. So instead of spending all afternoon burning in the heat, we are going to try and see some of these little local museums.
Yeah, that's cool. I was hoping for a little bit more other stuff than just the food. As I said, I like food, but mix it up a little bit. And as he said, every country is full of history, and not all of it is good. But history is history, and we should learn from it. And you have to see that in perspective of the time it's from. So I won't be too critical of anything. But I think it's important to take care of the history, and they obviously do a great job here. So I hope he's checking out those museums he's talking about.
And learn a little bit about why all the young men from Extremadura were the first on the boats to get to the New World. Tired already.
Tough people from this location. Relaxing background music. I can dig it.
So we're going to try to go to Pizarro's house, because Pizarro was born here. His dad was influential in setting the city up. His dad, by the way, was called El Largo, because he was famously well endowed, so make of that what you will.
Okay, I will. And every neighborhood has some cats.
La Cadena, it's an old hotel here, having our lunch. And I wanted to make a quick word about vino de pitarra, which is a specific thing from Extremadura, which is usually produced in small quantities in homes, in farms. It's kind of like off-the-grid, non-denominatorian wine. I think it's kind of a joven, young style wine, and they only really make it in this part of Extremadura, and it's apparently really rough and really strong. It's only 13% alcohol, but the pitarra wine is a...
Yeah, I have no clue about wine. I don't know my wine at all. I can drink white or red, and that's about it. But it's cool when you get the local stuff. At least this one, who's just like from this region of Extremadura. That's kind of cool. You have to taste the local stuff.
Exclusive to here. And I think we might be having some with our lunch.
Why not? I would.
Lovely.
So having had our fill of conquistadors and food and free wine, we're now going to head back to Cáceres for a siesta and then probably more wine.
I'll try that again. So my family just got back from the dog walk, so got a little bit interrupted, but maybe you won't notice. Maybe I won't let you know. So we'll see. I'll just start from here again.
We're here at Taperia 8. It's been a bit of a stressful evening for me because everything I thought would hopefully be open is not open, and so we're struggling to find something open Tuesday in the middle of August. But this place has got some pretty decent reviews, so we're going to try a few little bits and bobs from here, have some brewskis, and then see where the night takes us.
Yeah, brewskis. Didn't see much of those museums.
Croquette test.
Okay.
So I've got moussaka with cod al pil pil.
Moussaka. I like moussaka, but that's Greek, I think. And they have some fries there too.
All very creative, affordable, not bad.
Yeah, cool. A lot of those small streets and alleys and local shops.
Why? Why are we going to the old town?
I love that.
I think we're doing a nocturnal tour?
No, we're going for gin tonics.
Not a big fan of gin though.
So we're on our way to find gin tonic, but then Steve noticed this nice little terraza in a little bar called Las Claras. Las Claras, and they have the magic words craft beer on tap. So we're having craft beer on tap out on a cute little plaza. And then we'll go and find some gin, I'm sure.
I feel so far away from you, Steve.
It's better for me.
Is that good for you? Yeah, I thought so.
That's a cool joint. Love those kind of places.
Yes, gin, yummy.
Alcantara.
Steve and I are heading off to the bus station again. So we're going to try and go to the far-flung village of Alcantara. Near the Portuguese
Alcantara.
border. It's about 8 in the morning, so we need some caffeine stat.
I trust his pronunciations because mine are obviously no good. Ah, now we're a little bit of traveling. I can see a little bit more of what's around.
Alcantara is pretty much as far as you can get from anywhere in this country. So it took us an hour and a half to get here from Cáceres, which in itself is 3.5 hours from Madrid. And we are about 10 kilometers from the Portuguese border, and there's basically nothing else full stop around here between us and Portugal. So we're going to have a little breakfast here. It's already quite warm. We're going to go and see the old town, and then we're going to see a 600 and something foot bridge built by Emperor Trajan.
Wow.
Modernist.
I guess there's
bourgeois.
there's a lot of cool old buildings and architecture here. Obviously, I can see it. So cool. They're so well maintained and good looking, actually, those buildings.
Modernist houses for the bourgeoisie of the day.
Alcantara is Moorish or Arabic for the bridge. The Cantara Bridge.
Ah,
And that's what we're going to go and see now. We're leaving the town a little bit already.
that's actually useful information. I heard of this place, but I never knew that it meant this. Wow, that's an old bridge.
Despite going on about this Roman, which it is originally, it has been damaged over the years quite a bit, specifically by the English during Wellington's campaign in the Napoleonic Wars.
The English.
But the majority is, as you see, an enormous and one of the loftiest and grandest Roman bridges ever made in the empire. It is really warm.
That's a cool bridge, so cool architecture. I can't believe those guys did that so many years ago. Blows my mind every time. Wow, look at those.
So Steve and I are walking through 39-degree heat to lunch to a place called Restaurante Cantara in a reformed monks refectory slash convent slash flour mill. No idea, but it looks quite beautiful.
That's also a cool thing when they reuse these locations for new purposes, like restaurants and cafeterias and...
The carriera is delicious. Would you agree?
Huh?
Would you agree that the carriera is delicious?
Yeah, delicious. Tender. Stringy. But in a good way. A good type of stringy.
Looks good.
One thing I didn't like about it.
Looks like Norwegian or Swedish meatballs.
So we've just finished. Oh crikey! It's like a hairdryer. Just finished our lunch. It's. Oh.
Pray for a hairdryer.
I wish it were a hairdryer. I wish it was cold as a hairdryer.
Oh, the heat.
They're gonna head
Yeah.
back to town to the bus. Head back to Cáceres.
I would struggle with the heat. 39 degrees. I think it's like 21, 22 here right now. It's great. A little bit of a draft, a little bit of wind, but nothing serious. So I'm enjoying myself. More than these guys with the heat, I guess. But they got all the food though, so I guess they can't complain. I'm actually starting to get kind of hungry here, so they got to hurry up.
Honk out for a couple of hours.
I need to go make some sandwiches or something.
Final evening in Extremadura commences. This is insane. How are you enjoying this heat, Steve?
I'm not.
Oh, really?
No.
No?
Awful.
Ah.
But I still look great.
You just have to hydrate. Looks like they do. A lot of hydrating.
Currently in La Minerva. And I came here with my parents a few years ago and it was one of our favourite restaurants and we managed to bag a table. We're currently going through the ordering process and drinking local wines.
Tuna tartar, look at this fancy.
What?
We've had some croquetas stuffed with wild mushrooms. We have had some solomillo cooked with mushrooms again in a balsamic.
I'm not a fan of mushrooms actually. It's actually weird. I ate it when I was a child. I even picked them myself and ate it. But no, I'm not a fan of it now. It grows all around me here in the forest. But no.
Glaze, I think it was. And now we have this final dish. If you would observe, please, Steve. I'm going to ruin the artwork.
Oh wow.
Cannelloni.
Oh, that looks so good. Oh, what is it?
Ooh. Very good. You should try it.
Yeah, I should. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna try to pronounce it.
And we're going to Cafe Bar Vival.
What do you say?
Last day in Cáceres, and we're going to
Cáceres.
Cafe Bar Vival,
Cáceres.
which keeps being shut every time we try to go there. We're not going there out of any sense of amazing quality, but more for the emotion of it. Because this was the first place I ever went to in Cáceres with my friend Elena back in the day.
Now, when we were here, we had tigres, which are croquetas mixed in with a mussel. We had various other savoury dishes. We're going to have bread and tomato and ham here, because it is the morning.
Oh.
But I'm glad I finally ticked this off the list.
Yeah, we got some old artifacts, museums. Must be so cool just walking around, soaking in all the history. Stopping, eating at these small places.
Chat was recommended to me. They're some Argentinians, and they are friends of the sister of my friend Esther, who is from Badajoz. So we're hoping we're going to get some meat and some nibbles, and we're going to be inside because it is obscene outside.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, meat. I'm a big fan.
Do you know how you spell that? Z-O-R-O-N-G-O-L-L-O. Local salad. Mixed peppers, roasted peppers, tuna, and a vinaigrette. I was told I have to have.
Yeah, that looks great. I love that. All what's in this, but Now I'm so hungry.
We have art, and then we have Steve's little jar. Oh, isn't that cute?
Well, look at that. Love that architecture. Said it a lot of times, but still.
So that's all from us in Cáceres.
Look at the background there.
So if you like
Wow,
this
it's so
absolute
great.
tripe, feel free to... What should I do, Steve? Like, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed our little paseo through Extremadura.
Yeah, this was quite okay. It was a very long video. I realized I am also going to check out more of the geography and the area. But it's good to get some information about the food and the local joints. A lot of that stuff looked great, and it usually is when you get to those places. You got more local stuff prepared by locals with the right ingredients and with love. And with love, I say thank you for sticking with me to the end of this video. That's a cool reaction. Just let me know if you want me to check out any other regions in Spain. And I'm sure there's a lot to check out, a lot of cool places to look at. I've only visited, let me see, Barcelona. So I'm not quite familiar with the rest of the country. So enlighten me, please, and check out our other videos as well. I did a lot of stuff from Spain, and we also finished up the Eurovision 2023. We reacted to all the finalists there, so almost all the finalists. So check out those if you haven't yet, and please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps us a lot, and if you like what we do, you can just follow us in the future too. We'll keep delivering some more videos. And with that, thank you and goodbye.